what have been some of the things that you have used or changed that have made a difference in your business?
Sure.
That's exactly what every business owner needs to get to the next level is. Hey, what's going on, my friends? It's Dave Sharpe. Welcome to Wake Up Legendary. And my friends, I have yet another amazing guest this morning. Her name is Christina. You may not know her, but you soon will. And I'm sure you'll love her. She's got a wonderful story, and she is in a really cool niche. And she's going to talk to us about how this dog trainer is making money and building a business online. My friends, of course, she's at the beginning of her journey, so you're going to get to go back, or not the beginning, but she's at the sort of early stages of her success, and that's what's been so special about this show, is that we've been able to give you guys just a really diverse and dynamic look at what it is like to build a business online. If you've been doing it for 15 or 16 years, or you've been doing it for a couple of years, and at all different levels. So if you're new to the show, or if you're new to just stumbling upon us, welcome. The good news is that right here, right now, there is, I think, over 1,300 episodes of Wake Up Legendary and different interviews from actual clients over the course of the past 4.5 years. We started actually doing the show right at the beginning of all of the stuff that started happening. I'm not using the keywords just for the algorithm, but this has been an incredible run here with Wake Up Legendary. Thankfully, all of those episodes are available for you to go over and watch over on my YouTube channel, and I'll share with you what that looks like here and how you'll know that you're there. You can essentially go to David Sharpe Live over on YouTube, and again, as I said, thankfully, all of our episodes are saved and hopefully safe on YouTube. We are ending the show at the end of the month, as you know it, here on Facebook, and it's going to be a different sort of a different just whole show and whole just yeah, it's just going to be totally different. We're not going to be going live on Facebook every day. And the main reason why we're not going to be going live is because Facebook's no longer going to house the recordings of your lives on Facebook for more than 30 days. And so this is kind of marketing, heads up. Like this is something to be aware of. This is something to know about. In the kind of world of online marketing, or marketing your business online and on social media. And for us, we've taken this page here over on Facebook, which is the page that you're looking at right now, and we've grown this page to 164,000 followers, right? Just, totally organically over the course of the last 4.5 years or so. I don't know exactly when this page was started, but I think it was started around that time. You should be able to actually go in and see when you started the page. I don't know exactly how to do that right now, but perhaps page transparency. Oh, creation date 2017. So we did create it back when the business actually launched, but we didn't really post a lot of content on it until, I decided to go live. So anyways, make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel and that you've got the bell rung so you can get notified. We are going to be dropping new episodes, and it's going to be a brand new show on that YouTube channel every single day at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And we are going to focus 100% of our efforts on YouTube. And this particular Facebook page that you see this, us streaming on right now will be a page where you'll see clips of episodes with a call to action to go watch the full episode on YouTube. And so, yes, Kim, there's big changes, right? The big changes is that Facebook is stopping keeping your lives on the platform. And again, I don't think I shared this page when I was talking about it, but yeah, all of these live videos here, which are also all of the videos on the page, are all going, if they're older than 30 days, they're going to get deleted very soon. So, that's not, it doesn't make sense for us to continue to go live on Facebook when they're going to delete the video after 30 days. And I think that's one of the differences that we have to realize and understand about YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook is how to game the system and what to put on the platform that's going to work, and for Facebook, for Instagram, for TikTok, short videos are where it's at. It's just those are what do better. Those are the best types of videos to grow your account, especially if you're just getting started, because in a lot of cases you don't even have to talk in the video. At a recent Facebook meeting with ad reps, it was announced that over 50% of time that people spend on Facebook is watching reels. So, and that likely includes messaging and, interacting, watching lives, reading posts, just time spent on the site. So, yeah, I would assume they're deleting. And look, I mean, these interviews, they just keep going and going and going for over 1,000 of them. But yeah, they're all going to be taken down off of Facebook. Facebook is doing that. No, I'm not happy about that. No, I'm not, that doesn't excite me and make me, but it also doesn't, I don't look at that as, I don't look at this as, oh my gosh, all this work for nothing, because guess what else we did? Simultaneously, the entire time we were uploading all of the episodes that we were streaming on Facebook, simultaneously, we were uploading them onto YouTube. So every single piece of content is on YouTube with a thumbnail and will live there forever and will continue to get us views and will continue to show up in the search engine for months and years and potentially even decades to come. And instead of now us basically uploading videos that are not optimized for YouTube. Like our videos were not optimized for YouTube because they had this big long intro on them, right? Kills the views. Like the intro, that's one of the things that I know for sure and I learned in I think it probably even hurt us on Facebook Live over the years, the long intro, but it hurts you on replays, right? But we run the intro to let people jump on at the beginning. Again, if I was to start it all over again, I wouldn't use as long of an intro, and we won't be using this long of an intro on any of our content moving forward. But the good news is that all of it's there. And so we've already been uploading on this channel every single day, or at least 5 days a week. And now the content's going to be better. It's going to be more powerful. You're going to see us grow this channel. You're going to see us put a lot of and grow our YouTube presence, right? Because at the end of the day, if you're not working on something that's going to be there long term and the platform is built around that style of marketing, then and again, am I upset about what we did here on Facebook and what we've accomplished over the years with this community? No, we've done tons of sales, which is also something to consider, right? All of the sales that we've generated. There's a lot of people who have created a lot of content but haven't created sales. Well, not only have we, by just going live, I don't think we've hardly run a lot of ads from this particular page, just going live. We've got 164,000 follower page of engaged people who have probably watched a live, right? Who are probably customers of ours in the past. So are we losing all of the live videos, and are we not going to stream live on Facebook anymore because they're not keeping live videos on the platform if they're older than 30 days? I'm not mad at any of it. You know, a lot of times you got to look back and you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them, when to pack your ish up and move, and when to stay there and continuing to drill because you've hit oil. All right, my friends, we've actually got a guest today, and I want to bring her in because I'm so excited to interview her and talk to her. Her name's Christina. She's working in the dog training niche, and I am excited to welcome you, Christina, to the show. How are you today? Welcome for the first time on Wake Up Legendary.
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Where are you calling in from?
I'm from Northern Indiana by Notre Dame.
Really?
Yeah.
That was my favorite and still is my uncle's favorite football team. Of course, he's a diehard Catholic, and yeah, we just love the Irish. So awesome. What led you to Legendary? What were you looking for? What were you wanting to get out of this when you started?
Yeah, so a little bit of a backstory, a little bit of crazy stuff. My daughter actually came to me. So I've had my dog training business for a little while now, and did some things online, mostly in-person clientele. But I have a daughter that has several disabilities, type 1 diabetes, POTS, all of these things. And she came to me one day and she was like, Mom, I've seen this whatever on TikTok. I want to do it. And she's like in her early 20s. So I was like, before you jump into anything, let me check it out. So I watched the videos. I was like, I was a younger girl, like her age. I was like, I don't know. So then I happened to come across Kelly Roberts' videos, which she was talking about the same things, but more relatable to like my age. And I come to find out they both were affiliate marketers, now that I know, for Legendary. So I looked at it through Kelly, and then I did the 15-day challenge. So I originally went into it looking to make sure it was okay for my daughter to venture into, to see if it was something she wanted to do. Meanwhile, when I was doing that, she ended up at the University of Michigan with some pretty scary health stuff. So I did the 15-day challenge while I was up there. And I quickly realized that this was exactly what I was actually looking for my dog training business. So I had helped people like in South Africa just via email, the little bit of Facebook stuff that I was doing. But I was looking, how could I do online courses? How could I expand without sitting on my phone every day, texting people, emailing people? And as I was going through the challenge, I realized like, this is exactly what I needed for my business. That's a little bit of like how I came across this. I mean, I had been looking for something, but not necessarily like, I'm not a big scroller through social media. I've got too much going on in my life, but because of my daughter, but she's not doing it now, but but it's just once she realized it wasn't exactly what she thought it was, because I think it was 2023, so it was a lot of like the little side hustle videos that you would see, and she thought she could do some of that. But so yeah, so I did the 15-day challenge while I was at the University of Michigan with a week with her, trying to figure out what was going on with her, and then I went right into I did the blueprints, and I did Decade in the Day, and I've just been in the background doing my own thing. I utilize everything that I purchased to run my business. So, but I've just been in the background since 2023, doing my own thing, utilizing, I use that as training for my business. So yeah. So how I got started. Yeah.
That's how, I mean, that's what it's there for. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, that's what we want. What have been some of the things that some of the things that you have used or changed that have made a difference in your business?
Sure. So definitely I now have, and I'm just getting to this point, so I don't want people to think I jumped in and was like, yes, now I know how to do it. Sure. Now, like my email automation, when I get a new client, I have them all set up. So it's like, whether you're doing this part, working with me, then I've got emails that go out for those clients. So that's nice. I'm not sitting there doing those all the time. I have some online courses, and we just did one that I have somebody going through for me to check out to train a diabetic alert dog. So she just called me yesterday and told me her dog live alerted for the first time. So that was nice. So she's been able to do that. So a lot of just everything that you offered, I've implemented because I was using social media, like Facebook. I would go live on Facebook and sometimes we would talk with somebody else, or it would just be me walking in the yard with a dog talking about dog training, but I didn't know about copywriting. So I'd share that stuff and we would have clients that would come to us from Chicago, Colorado, Florida, because they saw me on social media, but I didn't know about copywriting. And I felt weird before saying like, follow my page or, contact me if you're looking for dog training. That all felt very strange and kind of icky to me, but now it doesn't. So like, literally everything that I learned in there is implemented somehow in my business. So, and then I just did the new AI challenge. So did all of that.
I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're experiencing transformation within how you operate your business, and that's exactly what every business owner needs to get to the next level, is bigger belief, the ability to be able to make offers in a way that feel comfortable so you can constantly make them all day, every day, again, in a way that doesn't feel salesy or slimy to you or the customer. And that's really just what it boils down to. Because no matter what business you're in, like, let's just say that I'm thinking of this example because I had this service. So say you're an appliance repairman and you come out and you charge $97 no matter what, just for the service fee. But you always just only try to fix everything within that $97 service fee, right? Because you're just such a nice guy. You just think that that's just like business is about just being a nice guy. So you'll get on a job and for that service fee, you just kind of, you'll run into something and then you'll run to Home Depot and go spend an hour going to get a part to come back and yada, yada. And you just naively don't know how to price things and how to make offers and how to structure things or communicate that offer to the customer in a way that makes them say, yeah, no problem. Of course I want to do that. And obviously the difference there would be him just feeling, as you did too, awkward, going to the customer and saying, yeah, this is broke, or I need to do this, and this is how much it's going to cost if you want me to fix it. It sounds simple, but it's not. Because being a business owner and being in charge of structuring those offers and organizing that and then communicating that, which you are all those things at the beginning of your business. You are every department. And so sure, you may even be good at your craft or good at dog training. We know you are good at whatever the thing is, but it's that marketing and sales side. And that's why we're called legendary marketer and not legendary product or legendary. It's not about developing your service. Most of the time you already have your service. I mean, that's when this stuff is magic, is when you already have something that you're good at, or you discover something that you're good at, and you suddenly are either discover or handed the tools to sell that thing. Otherwise, over the years, how many great products and services and gifts do you think went unnoticed, unserved, unpurchased, unsold, simply because they didn't know how to sell them, simply because they didn't know how to market them? And I can tell you, there's crap products all over the marketplace simply because their marketing's better. That our world is full of SHIT. Look around in your house. I mean, we've all got a lot of things that we bought that it's like, thought that was going to be better or different, or it's just circulating all over the place. It's like one of the main challenges we have in life is determining whether something's of good quality before we purchase it, before we part with our money. So if you have a great service, you're almost obligated, and you should feel obligated to actually offer that as many times as you can throughout the day to potential customers, because you're likely saving them from buying something crappy from somebody who's like may not even be qualified to deliver it. Does that resonate with you?
Absolutely. And I think even with like myself, like we offer a lot of services in what I do, and I'm getting better, like literally getting better because of like doing all of the stuff here. But even like to offer like a bath and a nail trim for a dog that's staying with us, I used to just give that away for free. I'm like, man, that's 5 times like $75. Like I gave a lot of stuff away for free. But even now, like the emails that I sent out, that's all in the emails. Like, hey, don't forget when your dog's here for training or your dog's here for the boarding after the training, we offer these services. So I'm not having to say it. I can, when I see them in person, then I just can be like, hey, did you get the email about the services that we offer? And then it kind of sparks the conversation. So it makes it a little easier for me and even my staff then. So I don't feel like I'm selling them anything. It's like, you saw it, we offer it, do you want it? So that's helped us a lot. So, but yeah, I think, yeah, that
Do you do a trainer's training by chance?
I have. So, and that was something else that's with Legendary I offered. I just put it out there one day. And so I had a company that came and shadowed under me. And that was it went well, but I was very nervous about it.
What do you mean a company came and shadowed under you?
Another dog training company. They sent their staff to see what I do and how I run my operation and how we.
Did you charge for that?
I did, but I didn't know what to charge. So the owner of the company was like, how about this? And that's again, like where this is helping me learn. Yeah. So, and I've done all of that since I started Legendary. It's just given me the.
What did you end up accepting?
So they paid me $3,000 for 3 days of work. So that's not terrible, but it probably, as I go further, I realized that my time is valuable and it could have been more, but I didn't feel like he shafted me in any way because I had no idea what I was going to do. And
that's generous. That I think was a generous, at least first offer. And of course you could have you know what, in that sort of a scenario, it's not even about maybe having a package pre-sold, but it is about knowing and valuing your time and potentially coming back with a counter offer. But for your very first ever trainer's training, $3,000 for 3 days for the experience for you and the value that they got, I really think that's a fair exchange.
Well, a little
and
bit.
I don't know what was involved, but off the top of my head. So what I'm wondering is what's your takeaway from that? And, because there's always a wonderful opportunity to train other trainers, and there's an ROI attached to that. So the package can be higher. There's an ROI attached for them. You're giving them all your resources. You're giving them all your proprietary processes and sales and marketing systems and back end systems that they can just plug and play into their business. That's pretty valuable stuff.
Yeah. And I guess too, like that company had been watching my social media posts on all the stuff I train or talk about service dogs and puppy training. And so they actually reached out to me several times and asked me if they could come. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty introverted with people that I don't know, but when I realized like once they were there, I'm talking about dog training. I can do that all day long. People probably get sick of me talking about it. But I haven't really thought about doing more. It's more of like, but that's a good point. I could do more of that and actually like market it, I suppose. My focus has really been on the clients that need help. Like my daughter has type 1 diabetes, like doing like courses for families that have type 1 diabetic children that have a dog that want to learn the scent work. So, but I'm taking notes. I will be.
Yeah. I love all of that. And I certainly love that even your response is, I'm really focused, because that's exactly what is going to create the most results for you, is being really focused here on the client side of your business and really dialing in those systems and dialing in just an amazing world-class operation. And, this is at the end of the day, what makes every business valuable, and whether that is the business, the business valuable to sell, or the business valuable to sell or replicate the systems. And I see this in lots of different industries. I see surgeons doing surgeon master classes where they have lots of other surgeons in town, even if it's for one weekend or week out of the year. It doesn't have to turn into a full-time business. It can be something that you run once or twice a year, to where you let, and again, you're in charge now. You set the prices, tones, offers, and you would allow perhaps 5 or 7 or 10 trainers to come at a time, right? And maybe you're going to open up one date, and then when that's full, you would open up another date, and perhaps that would be a 2-time per year thing to start. That'd be an amazing accomplishment. But yeah, I mean, focusing on the specialty client work, and perhaps that keeps you busy and makes you enough to make you happy. But as you get into building a successful business, as we're seeing here in any niche, there you start to have options now, because it starts to become valuable. And isn't it ironic that some focus on the craft and the service itself, coupled with some good old, not hacks, not tricks, but good solid sales and marketing principles, the things that we teach and talk about every day here, that's what makes it a whole business and ready now for success. Whereas before, yeah, people were telling you what they were going to pay you for your,
I had no idea.
for your products and services.
Mhm.
Amazing. So what have you learned about yourself over this journey since you started here, going through this training?
Yeah. So I think too, like, one, I'm a big, huge overthinker. And I did for a little bit, like, I always stayed here. I didn't go, I watch you guys all the time, but you talk about shiny object syndrome. I didn't go anywhere else but what I found myself in. So I was like, I love the product. Maybe I'll try doing like a Instagram on make money online. I'm just going to try it. So then I did the 100-day challenge that you guys did, and went through that, but I was still doing my dog training stuff too. And then you guys offered the AI challenge. So I signed up for that, and then went through the whole process of that. So one, being an overthinker, like, I'm working on that. So I've gotten better with that. But then two, like I said, just becoming more focused on, like, doing the AI challenge made me realize, like, yes, I love Legendary, but right now in my life, I have so much going on with my daughter, she had a new baby that has medical issues too. I can't try to do all of the things. So I decided, like, my overthinking, and I need to stay focused on my dog training, because that's already bringing the income, and I can bring more in by doing what becomes natural to me, that I know I will get up every single day and do. Where the other stuff, I was like, yeah, I was making videos of myself, but it was like, oh my gosh, I've got to set up in my kitchen. Like, I don't even like people in my house, and now I'm bringing the internet into my kitchen, like, of me doing dishes or cooking my breakfast. That just felt like not good to me. Like, I use this little side area over here with my dogs, even because my husband's very private. But I think just knowing, like, it's okay to stay in your lane, and you don't have to do everything. You've got all of this at your reach, and maybe eventually I will venture back over and share about Legendary and continue being an affiliate. But it's okay to say, like, this is what I'm good at, and it's okay to be not cocky, I guess, but I know what I'm doing, I guess, in dog training. I can just stay in my lane, and it's totally fine. So I think that's what I've kind of just recently come to realize. Like, I don't have to do all of the things.
Yeah, you don't, and I don't know how. I hope more people have this realization that don't follow the crowd. I mean, if you have an existing expertise, if you have an existing business, throw some gasoline on that fire and max that baby out. before you go, trying to start something else, and just, not, and just leaving something else undone. It's like how you do one thing is how you do everything. And if we always abandon things without fully trying and flushing them out, then, we're never, that's just going to become a pattern. And I've seen that over and over again. This idea also that if you, and I don't know how Legendary really became a part of the whole kind of online, where everybody was sort of promoting affiliate marketing courses and stuff. But, I mean, there's a reason why we here at Affiliate keep our affiliate us here at Legendary keep our affiliate program separate from our clients who are going through the training, is because we want you guys to understand, we want our community to understand that, you can go through our training as a customer and apply it to any business. If you want to become an affiliate, and I think this is also important for us to teach so you actually understand what affiliate marketing is. Affiliate marketing is not going in and going through a course and then only becoming an affiliate for that business or course. That's usually what they make you do in MLM. They actually usually make you sign a non-compete, and that's not what this is. So yeah, I mean, for those of you who have kind of been in the, I guess the make money online whirlpool for a while, like thinking that that was the only way that you could, make money online, quote unquote. Your story, Christina, is hopefully an eye-opener for people to understand that we can get real narrowly focused and really not see the big picture. And you're starting to see the big picture of how this can be applied to your other business and how you can monetize, how you can create lots of different income streams. And I think that's also important. What is something that I have a client here right now, literally outside. He was on Wake Up Legendary yesterday. He's outside with Ryan. And he was doing the same thing. He was trying to create videos in the make money online niche. And it just wasn't taking off. Like, no matter what he did, it wasn't taking off. And it wasn't natural. Like, it wasn't what he does have a lot of experience doing, or really any. But he's a guy that works out every day, and he's in great shape, and he's 56, and he's got more veins popping out of his biceps than I do. I don't have any. The guy's shredded. And I'm like, dude, well, you need to do health and fitness content, bro. Like, this is insanity, man. Like, you love to do. So we created in one day yesterday an entire brand theme plan. He's actually outside filming videos right now with Ryan. I mean, seriously. And he's going to primarily focus on YouTube, and then he's going to create content about something that he's passionate about, that he can talk about endlessly without having to try so hard and force it, right? And then down the road, if he then wants to promote make money online or work from home, something in one video, or maybe to his email list, he could say, hey, look, I've learned a lot of online marketing skills over the years that have helped me blow up my business. And if you want to learn some, you could, but it's not the primary thing maybe that he's selling. He's selling health and fitness, workout plans, and nutrition plans, and consulting, or online workout coaching, potentially even getting clients that he's working one-on-one with over Zoom or Google. Like, the options are endless. But yeah, we do get locked into being very, very kind of Yeah, just we put the blinders on. It's not. I'm not using the word narrow-sighted, or it's not that, because you just don't know what you don't know.
Right.
It's just you just kind of. It's almost more monkey see, monkey do.
Mhm.
Right? It's like I saw this person doing it, so I'm gonna just do it the same. And I did the same exact thing when I first started online. I literally wore the same clothes, parted my hair the same way, and copied people's videos word for word. And it didn't work.
Yeah.
So, well, thanks for sharing that amazing inspirational story. I'm so happy for you, and I'm really excited to continue to see you grow. If there's anything I can do for you, please don't hesitate to reach out. Dave at legendarymarketer.com. Christina, thanks for being on the show.
Welcome.
And stay legendary, my friend.
Thanks. You too.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. All right, my friends, go and find and follow Christina over on Facebook at Top Notch Service Dogs and Dog Training. Top Notch Service Dogs and Dog Training. On TikTok, Top Notch Dog Training. I love it. I love the story. I love the honesty. I love the journey. This is what the journey is all about. And I really, really encourage you guys. This is like what Christina was talking about, was exactly what the breakthrough that you will have if you go through the AI Business Builder Challenge. I'm telling you that some of you are still trying to find your groove, trying to find content or a niche or a topic that you can talk a lot about. Go through this AI challenge and use the prompts and see what comes up. It will give you crystal clear options for topics, niches you can go into based off your life experience, things that you're passionate about, things that you're interested in. Okay. That's AIBusinessBuilderChallenge.com. And let me also drop the link in the comments. As I said at the beginning, top of the show, we are going to be moving all of our content over to YouTube, because at the end of the month, we will no longer be going live with the show here on Facebook. That's because Facebook is taking away all of the live recordings from the site. So anything that was shot live, they're taking off the site if it's older than 30 days. So the YouTube channel, we're going to be dropping a new video at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Every single day is going to be YouTube Dave Sharpe Live. YouTube Dave Sharpe Live. So you can go over there, you can ring the bell, do all the things, get ready to get ready. Thank God, as I said at the top of the show, we've uploaded all of our Wake Up Legendary episodes onto YouTube. So they're all there. You can see them, watch them. This episode will be uploaded there as well. And this next chapter is going to be really exciting. So my friends, meet us in Nashville in person. Okay, grab your ticket if you have not yet at legendarymarketermastermind.com/Nashville. So meet us in person in Nashville, and we will be back here tomorrow and on this Facebook page, going live with Wake Up Legendary until the end of this month. Okay, until the end of July. July will be the end of an amazing run. It will be the end of probably one of the most historical runs in content creation, at least in this niche. Find me somebody else. Find me another CEO. Find me another community who's had as many rock stars, nearly 1,300, somewhere between 1,000 and 1,300 interviews and over 1,300 episodes of Wake Up Legendary. It has truly been legendary. Thanks, Christina, for an amazing episode. Get out of here, my friends. We'll see you back here tomorrow for another one. Peace.